Hi, Idrisu here. I just want to add my voice to the sad news that we had since yesterday about the death of our sister Osinachi of Nigeria. That beautiful lady and with a beautiful voice. You see, I was just thinking about it and I felt like this woman was actually singing her pain, singing her depression and her oppression to us on the stages that she mounted. On the behind the beautiful smiles was that voice telling us that something was not right. Was that voice telling us that she can't breathe? Was that voice telling us that she needs help? Was that voice telling us that there are many women who are in her condition that needs to be helped? But we didn't hear that. Those who heard this voice also neglected that voice. They refused to act. They refused to understand that voice. They refused to care for her. And they didn't see the value, how strong that voice is in her body language, in her tone of voice. Definitely she might have sent us that message. You see, listen, I want to say this very strongly and forcefully. No man has the right to abuse any woman, either physically or emotionally. You don't have that right. No culture, no religion. Nothing gives you the right to abuse a woman. Whether your wife or your girlfriend, your daughter, no right has been given unto you by any society, any religion to abuse them. 2, no woman should endure any form of abuse from a man, whether your father, whether your mother, or your father, or your boyfriend, or your husband. No woman should endure that. If you are going through such an abuse, such an experience, you better speak up, stand up for yourself, let your voice be heard, let the actions you need to take be taken so that you can stand and defend yourself and defend your right. There are so many women going through abuses, going through domestic violence, but they are not able to speak up. And some of them are in this situation because they think religiously they are supposed to be subordinates to their husbands, so the husbands have the right to treat them as such. It is wrong. Don't do that. No religious leader should blackmail, I use the word blackmail, any woman to stay in marriage in the name of scripture, that scripture disagrees or frowns upon divorce. No religious leader should do that. If you are a religious leader and a marital issue comes to you and it has to do with domestic abuse and domestic violence, you have no right to use scripture to cover it up and to use scripture to try to get the lady or the woman to stay in abusive marriage. If you do that and that person loses her life, her blood will be upon you and you will be ashamed of yourself. Your conscience will judge you throughout your life. No woman should protect a man who abuses him or her, who abuses her. If a man abuses you, there should be no way you protect that man in any way. Don't think that if I go out to speak up, he will be arrested or he will lose his social stature or anything. Speak up. Let the world know that the man you are living with is abusing you. So no woman should protect them. No society should shield or protect abusive men. If a society, either the church, either the culture, the opinion leaders, the chieftaincy, the police system or the security system, the judicial system, none of these systems should protect abusive men. Let them face the rigor of the law. Don't protect abusive men, because we cannot encourage such things like what we have seen now. Our sister was shouting, was screaming, I can't breathe, but we didn't hear her. She needed help. No one helped her. Those who heard it pretended they didn't hear. And those who even spoke about it did not speak hard enough to her to leave this marriage. And now look at what has happened. I wish her a peaceful rest with the Father, and I pray that God will grant her a very blissful place in heaven. God richly bless you. Bye.